Hooray, this series is finally getting good again. I have been getting kind of worried during the past few episodes of Dimension W, guys. I mean, Dimension W went from being this really entertaining series about an old school ninja and a polite robot getting illegal coils from the bad guys, to a series about stuff that I don't really care that much about. I mean, what actually happened in the past few episodes? I remember the first episode of the series, the episode in the hotel, because I thought the whole water zombie thing was quite interesting, but that's about all I remember. But now that we are entering the final arc of the series involving Easter Island and the mysterious energy that's on it for some reason, things should become more coherent and memorable. So in episode 8 of Dimension W, we see the group of collectors finally land on the island, which has been destroyed by some event involving coils, and oh my goodness, I could feel the tension rise in this episode as I noticed that the collectors are quite dispensable characters. So which ones are going to die? Which ones are going to live after this arc is completed? And what do you know, lots of robots that were once inactive somehow become active on the island because the collectors now occupy said island, and cue lots of fighting. The robot prince from before is now in charge since the older prince is unconscious because of that strange cloud thing that was floating around, and it loves touching men for some reason, like the older prince, and the young prince takes out the trash when this giant robot thing attacks the main group of collectors. Kiyama also takes out an attacking robot with his skewers and his wires, so yeah, this episode was basically a robot battle fest. Then Kiyama and Mira venture into nothingness, and oh my goodness, that is not a good place to be, as technically the nothingness can suck the living daylights out of you. There's probably going to be more of that stuff later on. So yeah, this was a pretty engaging episode because throughout it I just kept on wondering about which character is going to die next. We know one of them is pretty much dead meat, and perhaps some of the collectors will turn against each other at some point during this arc. I hope this series keeps this juicy drama coming.